The first snippet of Lil Durk's Should Have Ducked leaked on Christmas Day 2020. Well, finding out that a famous rapper is mocking and disrespecting your dead son in a song that's being played all around the world, while you're at home missing 2 children who were murdered by that rapper's friends, has got to be as heartbreaking as it gets. So, FBG Duck's mother, Lashina Weekly, aka Mama Duck, took to Instagram Live to respond, saying that Lil Durk wasn't dissing FBG Duck when he was still alive.
Now he wanna get high as fuck. He about to get high like Duck. Dirk! He never did it while he was alive.
A month later, following the full-blown release of that song, Mama Duck took to live once again, going on a full-length rant addressing Lil Durk, or Goldilocks as she called him, tearing Durk apart and leaving nothing off the table.
Yeah, Goldilocks said it again. Goldilocks said it again. Dirk steady dissing Duck on his deluxe album. This whole ass nigga, y'all. Let me tell y'all about Dirk. Dirk super goofy, big, gay ass, this bitch ass nigga. This whole ass bitch ass nigga ain't never did shit. Lil Reese choked his ass up in the club. He loved my son dick on his lips. He loved it. He loved the way Duck dick tastes. He gotta love the way Duck dick tastes. He a whole ass nigga that caught a blessing that came up and now he using all his good for evil. That don't never last long.
Ironically, Duck's mother says that Lil Durk clearly hasn't learnt his lesson from Bobby Shmurda, suggesting that Lil Durk is self-snitching in that song, saying that he's gonna get locked up and that Von would be getting locked up too if he wasn't dead.
This song he should have done. Motherfuckers don't get enough of Bobby Shmurda, huh? So, they the same thing got Bobby Shmurda, cause Von gone. Von ain't finna get no time. He gave him that money to pay them little boys over there for killing my son. Yeah, and now they all, his ass going too now. That just did it. I'm so glad he dropped that song. Can you say Bobby Shmurda on his way home while he about to go?
She would go on to say that it was Lil Durk that got Von to have Duck killed, saying that a RICO case is coming Durk's way and that he should be worried about his friends snitching.
You sent Von out to do it. You think your ass super overprotected, but I'm so glad the feds is watching your bitch ass. Can you say RICO? This song, I'ma get paid off of it. I'ma get paid off of it. And your dumb ass just got yourself booked, cause Von gone. He paid the shooters. He gone. He gone. Cause the feds finna get his ass. Good luck. Hope y'all ready to write y'all favorite rapper. You gonna need y'all to write them. Be supportive. Cause your money ain't that long. God damn it, I know y'all some snitches. They own people telling on. They gonna have to kill everybody over there because that's how motherfuckers getting bumped. Why do 10 when you could tell on a friend? Y'all think motherfuckers solid, but watch how this shit go down when that motherfucking fair time hit their ass.
From here, Duck's mum went even further, revealing that since Von was killed, she's actually been writing letters to Lil Tim.
That's why I've been writing Lil Tim. I've been writing Lil Tim.
Mama Duck also had stern words for Von too, saying that Durk had turned a killer into a rapper and that if Von wasn't dead, he would have ended up being even bigger than Durk.
Motherfucker turned a killer into a rapper that was about to be bigger than the fake killer. That's a rapper, auto-tune singing ass.
Apparently in response to the backlash about the song, Durk tweeted simply that it's the Lamron in him. But perhaps Lil Durk wasn't wise for dismissing Mama Duck. You see, the whole time these O-Block guys were running around dissing Duck, saying they're smoking him, proudly rocking the badge of Duck Slayers as if they were never going to get caught, but they perhaps underestimated the fact that the mother of the person they killed would be watching and waiting, lurking and looking for a little get back of her own. But she wouldn't be getting back in the street like the heartless killers from O-Block. She would be looking for real justice. Now, I personally think Duck's mother's role in this story has been largely overlooked, because behind this story of hardened gangsters ready to kill for fun is the strong mother that lost 2 of her sons to the streets, who is left dealing with the grim consequences of this deadly war. Losing one son, Brick, must have been heartbreaking, but for the same people to come back later on and take another son from her, that's personal. And I've got to give her credit. I can't imagine many people would want to go on after losing 2 children in this way. But Lashina Weekly stepped up and said enough is enough, vowing to get justice for her sons. But this wouldn't be easy. and she would be subjected to heartache that no mother should have to endure in the pursuit of justice. She had posted that as part of the investigation, she was forced to review the autopsy photos for both of her sons who had been murdered, saying in a caption, "The way they did my sons let me know that they were some powerful motherfuckers and they had to make sure my babies were dead and out the way. But after reading these reports, Jesus, please help us. No mother, I mean none, not even my worst enemy." But even more brave than that, she would publicly speak about the case and call for justice for her sons regardless of the consequences. And she was no stranger to speaking out publicly. Even before Duck was taken away from her, Lashina Weekly was active online, uploading and going live on her own YouTube channel, which is called, I kid you not, Mama Duck Clout Chaser Slayer. Her channel was started on March the 8th, 2018, and she was already active online well before the tragedy of Duck's passing.
The Clout Chaser Slayer, because I'm slaying all clout chasers. They be doing too much.
It's funny, on social media, she's just as feisty as her son was, going at people in the comments, with a lot of people later commenting that they could see where Duck got his attitude from. And while he was still alive, Mama Duck promised that her channel would be the first destination for any news about what Duck had going on in his career.
Subscribe to my channel, y'all, so I can let y'all know what's coming up for Duck next. Y'all hear it first from me.
And you could tell that as Duck's career progressed, his mother was proud and wanted to play a part in his success. From here, she'd continue uploading clips of her rapping along to Duck and Ruger's songs. Honestly, Mama Duck's streams are kinda lit. I watched a lot of these. She seems like the kind of fun Chicago mum we all wish we had. Hell, I mean, you could catch Mama Duck on a normal day, vibing on live, bumping Chicago drill, smoking big gas, like any one of your favorite rappers would be doing. And you can see Duck's mum is involved in Duck's life too. She would go live at his birthday parties on her channel, showcasing his custom lean birthday cake. As well as showcasing the cardboard cutout of Brick, who had already passed away at this point. But unfortunately, following Duck's murder, things would change. Lashina Weekly wouldn't post in the immediate aftermath of her son's murder, and around 3 weeks after his passing, she would simply post a clip of her dancing with Duck at one of her earlier birthday parties. This was heartbreaking to see, and the comments are filled with condolences. But at the end of September, Mama Duck would return, going live with the title, "Stop the Clout Chasing Please," where she addressed the murder of her son and the rumors swirling about who was responsible, with her saying outright that she would let the police do their job.
The first rumor is I will not address it because I'm gonna let the police do their job. If anybody did this to Duck or that to Duck, they're gonna find out.
She would go on to warn people that are speculating about Duck's death online, saying that the police are still looking into things.
This internet is crazy. Like, you people are getting on this internet and just coming up with you guys' own conclusions. Don't think the police not investigating my son's shit. They know what they doing. They got everything. They know what they doing.
In fact, Mama Duck would even call on the city's gangs not to retaliate when they do find out who is responsible in an upcoming RICO.
Don't use my son's name as reasons to get back at these people, because God is gonna answer to them. They have to answer to God. And these feds ain't playing. That's all I'm saying. Because the RICO Act is in effect. Y'all ass better know it.
Now, it would take over a year from this upload for the feds to have their suspects in custody, and I can't imagine how difficult it must have been for Lashina Weekly to keep it together over that period. Knowing exactly who was responsible was still out there and bragging about it for the whole world to see. But Mama Duck stayed strong and continued to be a shining light in her community, doing what she could to bring about change and healing. Most notably, in November 2020, arranging a meetup and roundtable with the mothers of other famous slain Chicago drill figures like Lil Mister and Tuka to encourage healing in their community.
Nah, that's Tuka mama right there. We on the movement, y'all.
But also, Duck's mother was well positioned to call BS on all the misinformation that Duck's enemies had been spreading online. In January of 2021, she would call bluff on King Von's earlier claims that he had squashed the beef with Duck, going as far as to claim that she actually has all of FBG Duck's private Instagram DMs on a USB stick, including the ones from Von.
Text messages, social media, inboxes, DMs for everybody. So them Von DMs gonna be coming soon.
But King Von lying about his relationship with FBG Duck was really just the tip of the iceberg of the bullshit that this woman was forced to deal with online. Mama Duck would use her YouTube channel to rebuff ridiculous online theories about Duck's death, like one that suggested her ex-boyfriend had something to do with it.
People's on Instagram is sending me this, like, and it said FBG Duck killed by mama's ex-boyfriend. Because this is ridiculous what these people are doing and saying.
But if you think that's bad, you don't know the half of what this woman has had to deal with. She says that she regularly gets sent photographs of her son's dead body lying in the street by people online just looking to hurt her feelings.
He sent me this. He sent this to my phone. Now, I watched this video, y'all, and I just thank God so much. Because even in fucking death, they couldn't fuck with my son.
I've got to say, this detail really haunted me. Once again, it's all well and good for the fans to enjoy Chicago drill music, but when you're picking a side, directly harassing the mother of somebody who really lost their life in these streets, then you have to be a truly evil and hateful person. But considering just how deep the hatred in the streets of Chicago truly goes, then I suppose it's no surprise too that the hatred for Mama Duck never ends either. In fact, she would go live for hours on end relaying the constant abuse that she gets on the internet. Unsurprisingly, with a lot of it being King Von related.
His message was, fuck that fat ass nigga Duck. If Von was still here, nigga Duck would have been this.
Then they sent me pictures of this.
Send me this. Handsome young man. Never did say the handsome. Just handsome as hell. And then they say, like we said, Von way finer than your son. Your son look like a fat pig. His head look like a basketball. Who kid is this? Which y'all get y'all kid. He say smoking on that, and he got a duck emoji. Fuck Duck. We smoking on him. Yo, grandma and mom. And Tuka, yes sir. He won't say he from 63rd no more. His ass got let up on Gerd and was lying on the ground. Say, Duck a bitch, he dissed on my cousin, now his ass all in the wood, huh? B-Roy popped out that car, that new Glock, I wish he would ring.
She's clearly going through a lot. She would come online to reply to rappers that were saying that they smoke on Duck.
My motherfucking son name and still getting y'all goofy ass on the internet. Talking about who the fuck y'all smoking, you dumb bitches ain't smoking no motherfucking body. I'm sick of y'all motherfucking ass. Then study using my motherfucking son name. Study using my son name like he ain't here to fucking see this shit. Talking about we smoking this, like that shit. After everything I'm trying to fucking do in my motherfucking son name, I ain't getting no tints on my car. Because if a motherfucker wanna kill me, they gonna know who the fuck they killing, who they shooting. And if so fucking be it, oh well, that was God's plan.
But all of her talking doesn't come without a price. She says that people threaten to kill her regularly, and considering what happened to 2 of her sons, there is no way that you can't take those threats seriously.
I got all these people inboxing me, threatening me, telling me they gonna kill me. Look, I got one person, FBG Duck should have ducked when they would shoot at his ass. Yo ugly ain't smoking on nobody. We smoking your dead grandma and son. Then he say, LOL, fuck your fat ass. Be ready for your son to put some flowers on your grave, little hoe. And damn pussy butt Von, bitch. Like we said, we smoking on Duck, fat ass head, pussy ass lady. It's always a fight night, hoe. As a human, as a parent, that shit hurts. I'm not finna act like it don't. I ain't finna. But that also let me know how important my son really was. So I try to find the positive in anything negative. My son was the shit to him. But he dick riding their favorite rapper so much that.
If you ask me, Mama Duck's reflections on the loss of her son is one of the most important parts of this story. Because the disses, songs, and news clippings only really give one side of the story. Because the loss that Duck's mother has had to suffer as a real-life consequence to the lyrics that these guys are rapping about is hard to appreciate without seeing it firsthand. I know a lot of people, the mayor of Chicago included, want to write FBG Duck off as just another gang member, drill rapper that deserved to be murdered and was asking for it. But when we're confronted with these clips, it's impossible to say that anybody deserves to lose a son or go through what Lashina Weekly went through. Regardless of the fact that Duck dissed a lot of dead people and was disrespectful in his music, it's wrong to make any suggestion that he deserved to die for this. And Duck's mum would even go as far as to say that she was actually proud that he had never killed anybody in these streets.
And I'm proud to say My son ain't never killed nobody. I'm proud to say that. I don't give a fuck what he rapped about or talked about. I'm proud to say that my son was not known for being no shooter.
The most important part of the Mama Duck story to me is her strength. She didn't give up where a lot of people would have crumbled under the pressure, pain, and heartbreak, vowing that anybody that had something to do with Duck's murder would face justice and she would make sure of it. And you know what? She really did.
Anybody that got something to do with my son's demise, trust and believe me, they will get caught. I will get justice. They will get caught. I won't miss a court date. I don't want nothing bad to happen to these people. Cause dead, you dead. If you die, you fucking dead. You ain't suffering, you ain't being repentant for what you did, you dead, and you might go to heaven. I don't want that for them. Justice will come for my son. I'm being patient. I'm letting them investigate because ain't nobody slipping through these cracks. Period.